Hello everyone, welcome to the Bodhi Academy. In today's class, we will continue the class 7 maths chapter that we were doing, that is integers. So, we have learned various properties of integers with respect to addition, subtraction and multiplication. Today we will learn about different properties of division of integers. So, we had learned this multiplication of integers and the properties of multiplication in the last class. These properties of multiplication of integers we had learned under that: closure under multiplication, commutativity of multiplication, multiplication by zero, multiplicative identity and associative property and distributive property of multiplication of integers. So all these we had completed in the last class. So today we will learn about the properties of division of integers. So in these today's class we will learn about properties of division of integers. So in this, the first property that we have is closure property. So the first property is closure property. So as this property we have also seen in case of addition, subtraction and multiplication. So in case of addition, what the closure property stated was, for any two integers a and b, the sum of these two integers, that is a plus b, is an integer. The answer is an integer. Now here let us see for division. Let us verify this property. So in this, let us take some examples. We have one integer as 8, so divide by -4. So this is our integer a, it is divided by integer b. So -4 is our integer b. So a divided by b, we will get -8 divided by -4, we will get the answer as 2. Okay, so this is an integer. Then another example that we will take is -4 divided by 8. So here what we will get as answer? We will get it as -4 divided by 8, which is not an integer. Then another example we will take is that we have a as -8 divided by b as 3. So this will also be 8 by 3, -8 by 3, which is also not an integer. Another example we can take is, we will reverse this. So 3 divided by -8. Here also we won't get a integer as an answer. So this number is also not an integer. So this is also not an integer. So we observe that division. So we observe that for division, that is, thus integers are not closed under division. So in other words, what this means is, for any two integers a and b, if we have any two integers a and b, then a divided by b is not always an integer. Okay, not always. Sometimes it may be an integer, but sometimes it may not be. Thus we say that division is not closed, integers are not closed under division. So it has to be an integer every time. For any integers, their division, the answer should be an integer. Only then we can say that integers are closed under division. But it is not the case, as we are getting the answers which are not integers. So we say that integers are not closed. Integers are not closed under division. Then let us take few other examples to understand this better. So we have first we have integer 1, then integer 2, then we have a divided by b, and then is the answer or is the quotient an integer. So let us see this for few examples. The first one we have is a as -4, then b should not be equal to 0 because division by 0 is not defined. So b we have as 2. Now here what will happen, first we have to put these numbers in this expression. So -4 divided by 2. So this will be equal to 2 2s are 4. So the answer will be -2, which is an integer. Yes. Then next one we have -31 and b as 4. So here a divided by b. So it will be -31 by 4, which is not an integer. Then the third example we have is a is 21. This is our a. Then b we have as 19. So a divided by b will get as 21 divided by 19. The answer will be, so which is not an integer. So this proves that we have verified that integers are not closed under division. Then the next property that we have, the second property is commutative property. So this we have learned for addition, subtraction and multiplication too. So here let us see one example. So what used to happen in this property, for addition, for example, it was a plus b was equal to b plus a, where so this was the property, and for addition it was true. Now let us see for division, if a divided by b is equal to b divided by a or not. So this is our question. We will take some examples. First one that we have is 4 divided by 2. Now this is our a and this is our b. So we will get the answer as 2. 2 2s are 4, which is an integer. Then let us change the places. We'll take 2 divided by 4. Now what this will be? It will be 2 by 4, which is not an integer. So here a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. Correct? So from this example, this is what we are getting. Then we'll take some more examples. So b, we have minus 6 as a, then we have 2. So let us first put these 2 into the expression. So a divided by b, and then we have b divided by a. So let us see, we have minus 6 divided by 2, which will be equal to minus 3, because 3 2s are 6. Then we have 2 divided by minus 6. Now what this will become? This will be 2 by minus 6, which is not an integer, and here also we will get as a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. Let us take another example. So we have minus 4 and minus 16 as a and b. So first a divided by b. So here we will get answer as 4 by 16. Then we will do minus 16 divided by minus 4, that is b divided by a. Here we will get the answer as minus 16 upon minus 4, which is 4. So we are not getting the same answer, thus a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. Then let us take one more example. We have 4 as a and 2 as b. So a divided by b, it will be equal to 2. Then b divided by a, which will be equal to 2 by 4, which is not an integer. Thus here also a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. Thus we can say that division is not commutative for integers. Okay. Then the next property that we will see is identity property. So the third one is identity property. So when an integer is divided by 1, so for example any integer, we have a as an integer, when this a is divided by 1, the quotient or the answer is the integer itself. The integer itself. For example, if we have a is equal to 2. Now if we divide this a by 1, that is 2 divided by 1, we will get the answer as 2 only. So we will get the answer as integer itself. For example, another example we can take, we have a is equal to 50. So 50 divided by 1 will be 50 only. So when any integer is divided by 1, the quotient is the integer itself, that is for any integer a. Therefore for any integer a, divided by 1, it will be equal to a. So this is the identity property of integers for division. Then what will happen if we divide these integers by -1? So for 1 we get the answer as the integer itself, but what will happen if any integer a is divided by -1? So let us try for some examples. We have -8 divided by -1. So what will happen here? Minus minus will get cancelled. 8 divided by 1 will be 8. Then another example, 11 divided by -1. Here we will get the answer as -11. Then another example, 13 divided by -1. So we will get the answer as -13. Another example we can take is -25 divided by -1. Here also the signs will get cancelled out and we will get the answer as 25. So here we see that when any integer a is divided by -1, we do not get the integer itself as the answer. Okay, since the sign is getting, the sign of the integer is getting changed. So for in all these examples, so we observe that if any integer is divided by 1, the quotient is not the same integer. So for any integer a, when it is divided by -1, it is not equal to a. Then the next property that we have, fourth one, is associative property. So the next property is the fourth property is associative property. So here we have to see that if a divided by b, okay, divided by c is equal to a divided by bracket b divided by c. So this is what we have to verify. Now let us take an example. We have -16. So this is a divided by b is 4, which is again divided by -2. So we have to check if this is same as or equal to -16 divided by 4 divided by -2. So we have to check, is this same as this? So let us solve this part first. So we have -16 divided by 4 divided by 2, -2. So first we have to divide this, so we will get the answer as -4, which is divided by -2. So minus minus will get cancelled and 2 2s are 4. So we will get the answer as 2. Now for this, -16 divided by 4 divided by -2. So here -16 will remain as it is. Then 4 divided by -2 will be -2, and then these signs will get cancelled, so it will become +8, as 8 to the 16. So here we see that this -16 divided by 4 -16 divided by 4 divided by -2 is not same as -16 divided by bracket 4 divided by -2. So we can say that for this example, a divided by b bracket by C is not equal to A divided by bracket B divided by C. Okay, now let us take some more examples to confirm this. So we have first example as we'll make the column like we had made in the last class. So first we have integers, then we have expression A, expression, this first expression we have as A divided by B divided by C. This is our expression 1, and then expression 2 we have as A divided by B, which is then divided by C. Then we have to check if both these equations are equal to each other or not. So A divided by B divided by C, if this is equal to divide by C. So this is our question. Now first integers that we have are -8, -4 and 2. So first we will put this integer in this expression. So we have A divided by B divided by C. So this is our first expression, and then we have A divided by B, which is then divided by C. So let us solve these two expressions. This -8 will remain as it is, divided by, we will get the answer as -2, because 2 2s are 4. Then further -8 divided by -2 we will get the answer as 4. 2 4s are 8. Then here we will get -8 -4. So here it will be minus will get cancel, and 4 2s are 8, which is then divided by 2. So 2 1s are 2. We will get the answer as 1. So here we are getting the answer as 4, whereas here we are getting 1 as the answer. So is this equal to this? No. Then let us move to the next example. Second we have as A as -6, then 6 and 2. So the expression is A divided by B divided by C, and here it is A divided by B divided by C. So let us solve this. This -6 will remain as it is. First we have to solve the bracket. So 2 3s are 6, and then here -6 divided by 3 will be -2. 3 2s are 6. Then again here we have -6 divided by 6. So we will get the answer as -1 divided by 2, which is -1 by 2. Now here also we are getting two different answers. So both the expressions are not equal to one another. Another example that we have is we have -15, 5 and -5. So first A divided by B divided by C, and then we have A divided by B, which is then divided by C. So let us solve this. This minus 15 will remain as it is. Then 5 divided by minus 5. We will get answer as minus 1. Minus 15 divided by minus 1. We will get answer as plus 15. Then let us solve this. Minus 15 divided by 5. So 5 3s are 15. This minus sign will be there. Divided by minus 5. Here we will get answer as 3 by 5. So it is, both the expressions are not equal to one another. Thus we can say that therefore A divided by bracket B divided by C is not equal to bracket A divided by B divided by C. So thus we say that thus division is not associative for integers. Then the next property that we have, fifth property, is zero property. So this property is zero property with respect to division of 0. So let us see, when 0 is divided by any non-zero integer. So any non-zero integer. Now what this non-zero means? Non-zero means any integer A will not be equal to 0. So it can be either anything from 1, 2, 3, or it can be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, like that, but not 0. So when 0 is divided by any non-zero integer, the quotient or the answer will always be 0. So the answer will always be 0. For example, now how we have to write this into a expression when for wait. So for any integer A which is not equal to 0, that is it is a non-zero integer, when 0 is divided by A, the answer will be 0. So the answer will always be 0. Now let us see an example. We have 0 divided by minus 4. What will be the answer of this? It will be 0. Then we have 0 divided by 50. What will be the answer? It will be 50. Then we have to note that division by 0. So division by 0 is not defined. That is, we cannot divide any number by 0. Okay, so for example, this minus 4 divided by 0, this is not defined. We cannot divide it. Then the last property that we have to see is division by itself. Division by itself. So let us see what this property is. So when a non-zero integer is divided by an integer which is non-zero, so A is our integer which is not 0, when it is divided by itself. So when A is divided by A, the answer will always be 1. Okay, so the quotient or the answer of this division will be 1. In other words, if a is an non-zero integer, a divided by a will always be 0. Let us take some example. We have 2 divided by 2. This will be 1. Then we have 50 divided by 50. The answer will be 1. So these are here. In this case 2 is a. Another example we can take for minus integers, where a is equal to minus 7. Then a divided by a is what? So minus 7 divided by minus 7 will be 1. Okay, so this is all in this chapter. We have learned some basic exercises with integers, then the properties of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of integers. So this is all. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to the Bodhi Academy.